feel good. Like, it has been, the more that I surrender and the more that I let God do what God does and stop trying to guide his steps and just let him do what he's going to do in my life has become so much more relaxed and freeing and stressless. When you try to force everything and make things happen with using your own power, that's when things become stressful. And I don't want that anymore. COVID has definitely, the year 2020 and all its ups and downs and twists and turns has made me realize how much I said I was a free spirit and I said I would go with the flow, but really I wasn't. Really, I compartmentalized what I try to control and then to try to control. I was free in as far as loving to travel and loving to do adventurous things, but I controlled every single other thing in my life and tried to control it. And that made me a lot more limited in what I did and what I accomplished. I wanted to accomplish so much in those years, but because I was so restricted to myself and trying to control narratives and control outcomes, it made things less. It made me achieve less than what I could have achieved before now. So learning that and trusting God more, trusting myself more, loving myself more, being in the moment, enjoying the moment, trying to turn my mind off a lot more, because my mind is always going and moving and crazy all around. But by listening my inner voices and listening to God more and doing more of things that make me feel good, it has definitely helped this process of entrepreneurship. It has definitely helped me to not be so frantic all the time, but to just be like water, flowing. It's free, but it still has its guidelines. Like it's going all over the place now. But now, even through 2020, even how I relate to people and how I deal with people, I've learned to flow, enjoy the moment, enjoy the time with them, but also have my own boundaries set in place to make sure it's not going all over the place. But make sure that I set the boundaries for myself, to make sure that I, myself first, feel satisfied, feel complete, feel happy with where the relationship is going, where things are going, and not so much of just letting other people dictate how my life goes, or letting what I feel or I think, my ideal behind that situation, relationship, lead how things go, if that makes sense. So yeah, 2020 has been a lot of flowing and growing. And this year, I feel like it's gonna be the same. Yeah. A lot better, because I learned to stop fighting it so much and just let it be. Let things go as they're supposed to go and not try to restrict or try to control or try to guide things with everything in me, but just set my intention of how I want things to go. Pray to God, ask him how he wants things to go, and then let it happen let it unfold as it unfolds. Yeah, that has definitely been my lessons. So this year I'm being more intentional, not so much of how things are supposed to go, but being more intentional of what I want. Making sure that my actions, the part that I can control, is contributing to what I want in the end, and not taking from it, and not hindering the growth that's supposed to be happening, or the growth that I want to happen, growth that God needs me to go through, because I'm trying to do everything. Is that it? My brain kind of stops. I think that's it, y'all. Thanks for listening.